Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? Urban Therapy with Sun 752. It's the Daily Go Getimism show all up in your area today, Sunday, the 2nd of November. The 2nd of November. We are all the way into this month, and the month is almost over. Black Friday is coming up this Friday. Y'all got money? Or y'all boycotting? I don't know. All right. Black Friday is not exactly this Friday. But trust and believe, it's gonna be here in a minute. Well, Thanksgiving is Thursday though. You know? Pardon me. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? Give yourselves a round of applause just for coming through. Yes. Give yourselves a round of applause just for coming through. What's good? I'm feeling like a real man should. I'm feeling like a real man should. Everything's gonna be all right, cause I said so. I'm in this world and I'm trying to get ahead, yo. Yeah, so y'all know how we do. I'm feeling good because it's Sunday and my team is off today. Yes. I'm happy because the Eagles aren't playing. I feel like this is my bye week. So, won't be no stress today, y'all. So, I can get into other important matters. T carry right morning, noon, and night. Grown woman, don't try me. Yeah, y'all know what it is. My man Keith Tyler is in the house. What's up? So today we're gonna talk about some financial business. Let me get into this mode. So when somebody take all your money and keep all their money, what are we dealing with? So they'll let you spend all of yours, use up all your generosity and your gratuity, and sometimes just your genuine love. Meanwhile, they ain't spending the dime, baby. You good with that? I have to ask because some people are good with it. Hold on. Let me get something together. Some people are all right with that arrangement. And if you are all right with it, I'm all right with it. Because I can't live your life. You can't live mine. Let me see. Kevin Vastola says, is this the whole tribe coming out to the Bongo Jamboree? This is messed up bongo rap. Rap that. Rap. Listen, let me tell you something about this channel. I'm with the shits, especially today. I'm with all the smoke So if you prepared to go back and forth, you've come to the right place. Now back to the important people. Like I said, you know, when you're dealing with somebody that you might deem as being selfish, because they'll let you spend all your money and sometimes pretend like they don't have none. You know how people get when they know that you're doing well, and it doesn't even matter if they know that you just won some money, they want in. So they'll let you spend all of yours or as much as you'll spend. Meanwhile, they'll hold all of theirs in. 5-2, baby. So it be how it be. So if you've been through this, give me a thumbs up. If you know what it's like to go to a club, amusement park, party, store, bazaar, expo, seminar, I tell you what, if you go to any of those places, it's good to go with people who have their own or people that you vetted. Because you might regret it. Yeah, and I said it. What's up with y'all? Hit the like button for me, please. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we fuss, argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other. Bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should as well. Today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we are talking about when they'll spend all of your money and keep all of theirs. They will let you they will let you treat them. They will pay for everything, you know. If you in the bar, if you in the club, they buying rounds for you, shots for you, mixed drinks for you, beers. Like you ain't got no money. Now you might say, well, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Sometimes you just get treated. And you're right. But just like any other story, there's normally a backstory that comes along with the story. So this person might have thought that you didn't have any money because they may have known something about your situation. And maybe there was a time of recently when you really didn't have no money. So maybe they took you out, you know what I mean, to show you a good time, take your mind off your problems, whatever, let you get your party on, get your fun on or whatever. You know what I mean? They don't know that you got a new job. They don't know that you've been working. They don't know that you had a windfall. They don't know that you just got a check. They don't know that you cashed out on your 401k. They don't know that you took out a loan. They don't know that you got paid. They don't know that you made a settlement. They don't know. No. You ain't say shit. You was all right if they pay. That's their way. And you know, the type of person that'll do this kind of thing is the same type of person that when it's found out that you had money or that, or that you wasn't down and all that kind of stuff, they'll tell you, well, you only really did it because that's what you like to do. I didn't ask you, even though you might ask. You just wanted to play big shot. You just wanted to show me everything that you had. So, that's how it'll go. See, the real problem comes is when you looked out for somebody who probably didn't need to be looked out for. Because there are honestly just some selfish people out here in this world who will target somebody who got money, has money, is coming into money, expecting some money, and they'll just grab a seat and wait it out and wait for the money to fall out of the tree. It goes like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that today. Because the real problem happens when you have treated motherfuckers, you have lent out money, you have given money, you have looked out for the cookout, you have saved lives. You done saved Wakanda, baby. Wakanda was $5,000 short in the annual budget, and you put up 6. What happened when you was down and Wakanda was up? Wakanda was like, well, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I can't give it. I just ain't got it. See, the problem is stingy people and selfish people are all about self-preservation. And they all about self-preservation at the times when you need money. But when they was down, here you are like, I only have a little, but I'ma give some because I'm down with you. You like my son, and I'm the one that's going to come through like Santa. Even though I was in Santa Ana, California, and it was going down. I was living in the hills of Valley. I was in the alley, and I saw you there. You was down like a submarine. I said, yo, come to the crib and get yourself clean. And I'ma represent because to you, like God, I'm trying to hungry. Heaven sent. You know what I'm trying to say. Yo, it's going to be a good day for you. And the way that I'm going to put you on, everything is going to be all right. And let me warn, baby. Yo, Nobody better step in and try to stop this thing that I'm giving when I'm repping. Everything is all cool. So you get with me and I'ma put you up on the school. Today we all gonna learn. Yo, it's a good day for you, baby. It's your turn. But yo, when I'm down, will you look out for me? Hell no, because that's not the way I see it and I wanna be. So I know that when I need it, you ain't got it. And I probably should have treated you the same way. But hey, sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, who fronts on this would get fried like this? I say tis, tis, tis. Now y'all off my list of the people that I would ever help again. Yeah, I'ma be up again, but I'ma win. Yeah, lesson taught, lesson learned. This ain't the university, but I got to earn. Yeah, should have went to a trade school. I just got made a fool. But it's all good, baby. Yeah, cash money, baby's gravy. All right, here we go. So y'all understand, listen, let me get this hardware out of the way so we can have this conversation and y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. 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 DMC and DJ Run. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. All right, so who rocking with me? Carla was good. And Kim's Whims all up in the house. How you feeling? How you feeling? And Juggalo Ice. The real blue ice. Okay. He said bomba clot. Oh. And Jesus Manuel Olmos Jerez. Jesus Manuel Olmos Jerez. Damn, man, why you spell all your other names with lowercase? All right, well, fuck it. All right, we good? We good? Everything good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. All right, y'all. So y'all get the gist of what we talking about today. We're going to talk about, I mean, you could call these people selfish. You can call them a whole lot of things. The bottom line is it happens. These types of things happen where, you may be the generous type of person that will, pay for everything for a person because they really don't have it. Even if you know that they have a little bit, that they don't have as much as you have. So you might just say, you know what, man, I got you. Today is your day. It's your anniversary. Sometimes there are people like you may have been now or at one time that will look out for cats. But man, you gotta watch who you smoke a blunt with, man. Okay. No, I saw something. Okay. All right, man, I can get away with it. You gotta watch who you smoke a blunt with. And I'm not even talking about, let me explain what I'm talking about. When I say you got to watch who you smoke a blunt with, anybody who smokes weed knows or should know that you should never smoke weed with somebody if you didn't roll the weed yourself. Don't be smoking nobody's pre-rolled blunts because you don't know, or pre-rolled joints because you don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. You don't know if they smoking wet. You don't know if they laced that shit with the crack. You don't know if they threw some fentanyl in it. You don't know what they into. You don't know if they trying to make this their last day on earth and they trying to take somebody with them. They might need a partner to go to the afterlife with them. So yeah, you got to watch who you smoke a blunt with. And normally you would only smoke a blunt with somebody that you trust or somebody that you like or somebody who is of like-mindedness with you, right? All right, so when we take that to how you spend your money, you got to ask yourself, why would you spend money with somebody who would never spend money on you? Or why would you spend money with somebody who would never spend money with you? Where my independent business people at? Where are my independent business people at? You know, y'all who sell things, candles, scented candles. That's always a good hustle. Food, cakes, pastries, baked goods. That's a good hustle. Dinners on the weekends. You know what I mean? You got the wings, you got the fish. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some beef or whatever. We got the sides, you know, we got the mac and cheese, we got the greens, we got the green beans, we got the yams. You know what I mean? Come over here, you know, we got the good dinners. That thing, that tray got weight. That tray got weight. $15, $20. You know what I'm saying? You got like damn near 3 pounds. You damn near got 3 pounds of that good homemade. If you are a hustler and you sell things, you know who would buy from you, and you also know who you would buy from. So let's say you've been soliciting somebody close to you, somebody that you deem is worthy, somebody who has a good product. You know what I mean? You've been looking out for them. Like in the case of food, you could go anywhere else and get food, but you've been spending your money with them. Maybe you have your own reasons. Maybe you know they need it. Maybe you know that it's a good cause. Maybe you have some information about where the money goes that you spend with them, and maybe you like that. But what happens when you get your own shit? What happens when you get your own shit? And them same people that you've been financing, those same people that you've been soliciting, them same people that you've been giving money to. Oh, nah, they don't come around you. You ain't got nothing that they want. You can't seem to come up with a product or a service that they would solicit. Now, you have the choice whether to take that personally or not. And you might not take it personally. You might look at it like, well, you know, I mean, if I go to Macy's, if I go to Neiman Marcus, if I go to Nordstrom's, if I go to ShopRite, you know, I spend my money there. There's nothing to say that they're going to spend their money with me when I get something to sell. And you're right. But Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, ShopRite have no personal ties to you. When you go into ShopRite, you may speak to the cashier if you know them or you recognize them. But you're not going to management like, yo, I'm about to drop 300 in this store. Just letting y'all know I'm about to drop 300 in this store. Only because I like y'all. You know, this is a good look. I like what y'all doing around here. You know what? I like how y'all place the milk. I really like how y'all stack the bread. And yo, hats off to the baker. Whoever baking them, yo, man, I had some muffins. Them things was like that. Yeah, just wanted to let y'all know. So I check in every time I come here to this market. Come check in. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to go drop this 300 on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Thanksgiving coming. Y'all ain't even got to give me a free turkey. So it's not personal when you go to those stores. When you go to pick up your food from the person who printed out these flyers on their little HP printer. They little HP all-in-one printer. You know what I mean? Or they had their little online, they little online flyers. Yo, man, if you live in the Philadelphia area, especially if you live down in North Philly, you live out Southwest, you live in South Philly. You know what I mean? Come through. We cooking. We cooking that good. We got that taste so good, slap your mama. Never understood why you would slap your mom just because something tastes good. But all right, since they say that, But anyway, so you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you'll give your money to them and maybe even promote their business, but they won't do it for you. Now that's a little bit of a sidebar from what we're talking about, because we're talking about how they'll spend all of your money, but keep all of theirs. But it's not that far away, because if you will solicit first of all, business is done when both parties are satisfied with the transaction. That's when business is done. That's when business is complete. That's when business is in good standing. So if there's a situation where you're not feeling whole, you're not feeling satisfied, you're not feeling fulfilled, then that's not good business right there. That's not no good business right there. So if you would spend all your money with somebody that you know personally or that you have some kind of personal ties to, and they won't spend none of their money with you, then it's the same premise. It's the same situation. You spending all your money and they saving all of theirs. You wasn't their only customer. You know what I mean? You can't even get an extra wing. When they say 6 wings, they mean 6 wings. And they the little Johns. What these? I guess the chickens y'all got them from, they must have been capons. These capon wings, these Johns little. These little. A little wing, a little wing, little wing. So, yeah. Now, I put up the poll question. Did any of y'all answer? Okay, some of y'all answered the poll question. Somebody, okay. So the poll question is dealing with children. You know, when your children are born, all the way up until the time they become adults, you pay for everything. You pay for them. You pay for their clothes. You pay for their recreation. You pay for whatever they need in school. You pay for their for their extracurricular activities. Anything that is dealing with them, they don't work. They don't have an income. They're not raising themselves. You're raising them. So you give them whatever they need until they start working and making their own money. And sometimes with some parents, even when they start making their own money, you might still pay for everything. Like, nah, you keep that money. You keep your little fast food money, keep your little after school money, keep your little hustle money. That's a good look. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. I raised you to be able to be self-sufficient, but you're not going to have to take care of yourself until I'm done taking care of you. So hey, as a parent, you may take a lot of pride in that. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I worked hard to be able to take care of my kids and give them the things that maybe I didn't have when I was growing up. But the question is, when your kids get older and they get on their feet, and maybe you're not on your feet as well as you used to be, maybe you have some health challenges when you're not even an elderly person. You know, you might just be down. You may have had health challenges or something else that was going on in your life to whereas your money ain't right. Your money ain't right. So whereas you used to be able to hook up a birthday, you know what I mean, kill a Christmas and wax poetically back to school. You know, take out the poetically. I'm a wax going back to school. All right. Anyway, the question is, should your kids, your adult kids that are making good money, should they hold it down for you? You know, your mom need medications. You know, she needs round the clock care or something like that. Should the kids step in and be like, yo, mommy, I got you. Yo, dad, I got you. I got you. Whenever I was down, whenever I was sick, whenever I was hurt, whenever I was in need, whenever I was confused, whenever and whatever I needed, you took care of me growing up, and I never had to beg and I never had to wait. So should kids take on that same type of responsibility for their parents as their parents did for them for them. Now, I mean, that's what the poll question deals with. What up, Dipples D's? What's good? How you feeling? What's good? Good to see you. And Tori 2200. What up, Tori? Always good to see you. Always. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? How should that go down? How should that go down? Grown Woman Don't Try Me says, yes, they should if they need it. They should if needed, and they can handle it. I agree with that. I agree with that. Some parents might say, yo, even if you got it, you know, I don't need you to do that. You know what I mean? But it's a kind gesture. It's a good suggestion. I mean, it's something that you should probably offer. I mean, those are your parents. Them your parents, son. Those your parents. So, you know, I understand, you know, answers to the contrary. Some people might not see it that way, and I get it. I get it. Most parents probably don't expect their kids to have to hold it down for them financially. And most parents probably don't ever want to be in that position where they need that from their kids. But when it's on, it's on. When it's on, it's on. I don't know. Whenever my mom needs something, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get it for her. The only thing I'm bitching about is having to actually go get it. You know what I mean? Because I get on my lazy joint. Like, Mom, I'm playing the game right now. Like, Mom, I'm doing me. Right now, Mom, my head is in the clouds right now. Why are you talking to me? My head is in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? I'm zoning out. I'm high without the drugs, Ma. Can you respect that? Can you? Other than that, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Go ahead and, go ahead and handle that. All children ain't like that. Some children are stuck in that mode like, yo, you the parent, I'm the child. You should pay for everything. So it's a tad selfish, if you ask me. It's a tad selfish. But it's also a perspective. And it's the perspective that I had. And I don't expect everybody to feel the same way. And I'm not going to say that any or everybody is wrong if they feel differently. T. Carey Wright says, wait. Okay. Grown Woman says, even the smallest thing shows appreciation. I agree. T. Carey Wright says, I think you mean mine understand already. Wait a minute. My understand already told me that he and his wife plan on taking care of me. Okay, I think you mean my son. Maybe that. My son already told me that he and his wife plan on taking care of me. So I'm not too worried because I believe that he will take it seriously, and he's already proven that he will. Okay. Cool. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta stop writing while y'all driving or using chat to text. You know, I gotta stop doing this shit. Yeah. Put me in a bad position. I gotta read that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I gotta make up words that I think might make sense. Like, there's this jigsaw puzzle comments that y'all got. I gotta find a comment that worked. I mean, that fit. Did this fit? That might fit. Do it fit? I don't know. I think that's what she's trying to say. I'm saying she, talking about his, he and his wife. Yeah, can't leave it up to speculation. But anyway, you might have friends who do the same thing. You gotta watch who you friend. Just like you gotta watch who you smoke a blunt with. Because if you know your friends have some selfishness in them, all right, cool, because you know how to roll. But a lot of times, when you're good friends with somebody, you ignore some of the negative traits with them. Sometimes you ignore the negative traits with them and be like, nah, they cool. They would never leave me out there. They would never front on me. Mm. They would never, ever turn their back on me. No. Right? You know, that's the quickest way to get burned in a friendship or a relationship, when you thinking that somebody would look out for you because you looked out for them. When you think that somebody would come through for you because you came through for them. We get a wake up call quick with that one, don't we? Yeah, like this ringer is on extra loud. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Bro, look at what the title says, and then we can talk. Cool. All right. Tori says, yes, I always take care of both parents. It wasn't easy. I did their taxes, doctor's appointments, grocery store, you name it. I miss them so much. Yeah. Yeah, well, Tori, that's a wonderful thing that you did for your parents, and it's an example of how I think things should be done. And when you do things like that for a loved one that's passing, especially your parents, it's going to give you a good feeling because you did what you should have done and what was required of you in their later years. And that's a good thing. It really is. Because I would hate to live with the feeling that I left a whole lot of shit out on the table. Like, yo, I didn't come when they wanted me to come. I didn't talk. I didn't speak when they needed to talk. I didn't listen when they needed to be heard. I didn't. That's not something that you want to spend the rest of your life thinking about. So hats off to you for doing that. Oh, you were saying your youngest son, T. Carey, right? Well, from now on, it's going to be your understanding son. It's going to be your understand son. That's what it is, y'all. She don't have no youngest son no more. She got an understand son. Understand son. My understand son. You know, the one that's not as old as everybody else. This is my understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. We're doing understand son dance. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Yo, do the understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Yo, understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. Understand son. It's the understand son. That's my last one. Last one. I understand son. Understand son. Hey yo. Hey youngest boy. Understand son. Understand son. I said understand. Yo, do the understand, son. Do the understand, son. What you talking about? Talking about? Grown woman says, ain't nothing wrong with an understand, son. That's right. It sure ain't. It sure ain't. That's right. We gonna I just want me to understand, son. I just want me to understand, son. I want me to understand. You my last boy. My one and only understand son. It's my understand son. Ain't gonna be no more after you. Mama got her tubes tied. All right. So you know what I'm saying? And we ain't adopting. You know, we got enough. We got enough. All right, so this is what we gonna do. Let's go ahead and talk about it, yeah? Just go ahead and talk about it. Talk about it, be about it, get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we gonna solve, y'all. They'll spend all your money and save their own. How many of y'all have taken family members or friends into your house? Come on. Yeah, you might not do it again, but you did it before. You know, helping out a person in need. Opened up that guest room, fixed up that basement, got that garage together, pulled out that couch bed. People didn't even know there was a pullout. People didn't even know. Well, one thing about inviting people, well, not necessarily inviting people into your home, but allowing somebody to stay at your house, so they can get back on their feet and so they can get right and so you can help them out. You may not have been aware of how much you're going to be helping out, for real. Word mother, for real. You don't even know, but you're about to find out. Because a lot of times when you accept people into your house, you let them come and stay. Sometimes they just take unfair advantage. They figure you already have the space for me to live, and you probably have some money. So what do? They let you spend your money. Hold on, man. I got some keys in my back pocket. It's drawing a stick in me. Yeah, let's just take it. God damn. It feels like I took a pillow out of my pocket with pins in it. Man, that feels so much better. I'm gonna be all right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, please. You know, if you don't do nothing else around here, you know what I mean? Hit that like button. Tap that screen twice. Make sure that like button comes on. It's all good. Don't let the like button stay hollow. Make sure that you fill it in. But yeah, when you allow somebody to stay at your crib and, you know, they staying at your crib, they see you working every day. They see how diligent you are. They see how responsible that you are. You know what I mean? And you might even have a refrigerator full of food and a liquor cabinet. And guess what? They drink. You might have a liquor cabinet full of liquor because you don't be drinking like that. You just do it for guests. And guess what? You got a guest. And that guest gonna drink. They gonna drink. Courtesy of you. Hope you ain't had your good liquor in that cabinet, because you know a lot of people who don't really drink, but if they sip at any time, they have their little special liquor that they only bring out on certain occasions. That Black Label shit. Sometimes the blue. Well, not the label, like the actual bottle, black. And it's Scotch. High-end shit. Shit costing hundreds of dollars. Shit. Bottle of liquor is like a gift. Now, this ain't wine. We know wine can get expensive. We talking about just straight liquor. That whiskey. That Scotch. That shit that put hair on your chest. Take money out of your pocket and put hair on your chest. Anyway, they take the liberty of cracking the bottle. Like, are you fucking crazy? You must have. This ain't Cuddy Sark. Grown women, don't try me, know what I'm talking about. This ain't Cuddy Sark. You know, she worked in a bar before. She don't drink, but you know, she po. She used to be pulling up. This ain't Cuddy Sark. This is this ain't Jack Daniels. This top shit. You see the color of this bottle? What you think? We got some kids that had a box of 72 different color Crayolas, and they just happen to make this bottle turquoise or black. Mother, you gonna pay that money back. You paying that back. You can't drink this. I only drink this with ambassadors, diplomats, Congress people. You know what I'm saying? Stacy White, what's good? How you feeling, Ma? And a grown woman says, this ain't that speed rack, not gut lick. Thank you. They drinking that shit like it's Nikolai vodka. This ain't no goddamn. Man, this ain't even Belvin. This ain't no Grey Goose. This higher than get. This the liquor that Hitler used to drink. Joseph Stalin drunk. This motherfucker drunk my third Reich whiskey. This is my Third Reich whiskey. When you drink this shit, you gotta drink and see Heil. Motherfucker drunk my shit. Must be how you got there. Shit. This is Joseph Stalin. Vladimir Lenin vodka. Shit, this vodka was built on communism, Marxism. This is for the bourgeoisie. This ain't no motherfucking proletariat ass liquor. This ain't no proletariat. This liquor costs more than your car. Let's call us about to hype. Listen, you know people get funny about their liquor. Drink this, not that. I mean, don't drink my Belgian beer. This the Belgian shit. This the good shit. This shit fermented from space wheat and barley. Space with this the wheat and barley that this liquor was that this beer was fermented from. This shit come from outer space. And I can prove it because I paid an astronomical amount. You drinking that shit like it's Schlitz. Like it's Miller High Life, Budweiser. This corny ass beer, Lowenbrow. Weekends were made for Michelob. Fuck you think that? Hey, yo. This liquor costs so much you can't even buy it by the case. I'm sorry, this beer costs so much you can't even buy a case of it. Go to your local liquor store or your beer distributor and ask for this shit. They're gonna give you one bottle here. That's it. We officially out of stock after you buy this. Damn, one bottle? Yes. Make good. And really, I advise you not to drink it. Save that shit for like a really special occasion. Like maybe, I don't know, like if you're on death row and they ask you like, you know, what you want for your last meal? Like I want this bottle of beer, You know what I mean? This bottle of beer that I bought back in 2025 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all shoot that, when y'all administer the death potion in my veins, I want that good liquor. I want that space liquor, that space beer. Plutonium. What up, Paula? How you feeling? Paula told us a Mad Dog 2020. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Yeah, you know, you drink that shit. Don't come near my good shit. You know what I mean? Tried to drink my Vladimir Lenin, Joseph Stalin vodka. You drink this vodka, this vodka right here will take away all union benefits. And everybody will make the same amount of money. This shit, you drink this vodka right here will get rid of racism. Everybody on the same economical plane. This shit knock out class system. All right, anyway. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, sit back, relax, do your thing, max and chill. And he says, I'm glad that I had a friend that took me in, understand how I drank at the same time when I would hit their liquor cabinet. They shouldn't have had to hide new bottles in fear of me drinking it up. Yeah. That liquor cabinet, man, that shit will separate friends. Carla said, out with a bang. Grown woman says, if you drink Mad Dog or Schlitz, don't drink my liquor. Bring your own damn. Yeah, yo. Hey, yo. Whoever mad at that statement just got to be mad. Just gotta be mad. What the guan? What? But yeah. So that's how it's going down today, y'all. You know, even so, you know, they'll spend all your money and save all of their money. And then act like they never had no money. So like in the case of you letting them stay at your crib, you thinking that they was down. Then they go out one day and they leave some of the money hanging around. They just leave some of the money out where you could see it. Like, see, they'll leave their money out around you, either being sloppy or because they trust you. And you like, I know this money ain't for bills, not no bills in this house because you ain't paying nothing. I'm holding it down for you. But I thought you was broke. You get money from somewhere. Maybe if it's a woman, maybe she got it from selling a little ass. You know, sell a little ass. Made a little ass purchase. Oh my God, y'all naming these wagon. Schlitz, Red Bull and Blue Bull. Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull. I wonder why they insisted on the bull being the symbol that they put on. Yeah, Red Bull and Blue Bull. Blue Bull was out before Red Bull. I remember when Red Bull first came out. Motherfuckers was like, yo, they got this new joint, Red Bull. We got Red Bull. TK Right says some people are opportunistic. Some people There are a lot of people out here who are very opportunistic, and you don't really realize how opportunistic they are until they really show you. Sometimes you think that maybe they're just like that with certain people, like grown women. Don't try me. Like, yeah, you think that they won't try you. They'll do that shit to everybody else, but they won't do it to you until they do it to you. Yeah. You find out that they don't really have no picks. They will seize an opportunity. I guess that's why they're opportunists. They are opportunists because as soon as they see a clear lane, they taking it. As soon as they see a clear lane, they all up in that area. They gonna make do and get it done. Grown woman says ninjas used to come in the bar, order a beer with a glass of ice. Shaking my damn head. Used to make a glass of ice with a beer? What? It wasn't watered down or cold enough? I like to stretch my beer. I'm gonna nurse this joint all night. Use your condoms, take sips of the brew when they reminisce over you. All night long. Oh, I'm going to give it to you, give it to you, give it to you, give it to you. That shit cray, son. That shit mad cray. 49ers is whooping the Giants' ass. When I tell you that I'm glad the Eagles not playing today, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Like, fuck that. I'm good. I am good, son. What? Oh, shit. Okay, bet. Hold on. Let me take care of something real quick. Word, mother, for real, for real. All right. Make sure everything's straight. Make sure everything's straight. Up in chill. Up in chill. So, you don't always want to look at your friends like they wouldn't represent, or they wouldn't hold it down, or they wouldn't help you out in your time of need, especially when you've done that exact thing for them. You looked out for the cookout. I mean, you did. You looked out for the cookout multiple times, multiple occasions, and may have even prided yourself on doing that. But when it's their time to step up, when it's their time to represent, when it's their time to show and prove, they're like, well, you had it like that. You grew up with two parents. You grew up, you had stuff. Y'all had a car in your house. We ain't had no car. Y'all had 2 bathrooms in your house. We ain't had that. We had a basement. I mean, y'all had a basement in your house. We lived in projects, straight slab. And here's the thing, Paula. You may not have actually been looking for them to hold it down for you, but they didn't know that. You may not have been looking to borrow anything from them or to collect what they had borrowed from you, or to be made whole on the things that you have given them, or capitalize on your generosity. You might not have even been looking for that, but they didn't know that because they are fully aware of everything that you have done for them. So they want to make sure that they are far out of bounds when they know that you need something. But on the low, they telling everybody like, yo, yeah, they used to have it like that. Now they broke. Yeah, they fell off. They ain't got it like that. And you ain't going to help them get it like nothing. Because you's a no good bastard. You's a no good bastard. That's right, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Spend all your money. Go with somebody to the amusement park. They got money. You ain't know it. You ain't know it. You ain't know it. You in the amusement park. You know how expensive it is. See, getting into the amusement park is one thing. You might have season passes. You might, you may have, I don't know about the Six Flags and everybody else's area, but the Six Flags Great Adventure, which is the Six Flags amusement park that we go to in Philly, Jersey, and New York. We used to get discounts or get into the park free, from a Coke bottle or something like that. And you have a can of Coca-Cola, and sometimes they would have, you can go to Six Flags Great Adventure for half off or whatever. So you got into the park, but the real money is made when you into the park. The food, the games. Oh, the fucking games. How much money did you spend trying to pitch a dime into one of those plates? You know how they had the plates, and if you could get the dime or quarter, whatever, I think it was a dime. If you could make it land on the plate, you get one of them big ass stuffed animals. A panda, a lion, a bear, something white. I guess that's a polar bear. Zebra, whatever. Stuffed animal so big you gotta go back to the car. Hopefully you didn't make it to the Great Adventures on a bus. Like, yo, bus driver, you gotta let me put the... Anyway, you spend a bunch of money. You damn near paid for that stuffed animal by the time you win it. Trying to get that dime on that plate. Shit wasn't landed on no plate. Because they had the plates together, but they have like a little, space for the money to fall into. So all of that money they clean up on the floor at the end of the night, man. I don't even know how much it was, but I'm sure it was a lot. Grown woman said, you paid for a couple of them. Yup. And he said, absolutely. Because everything inside the park is high as hell. Yes, it is. Yes. Paula said, that's exactly why I roll solo. And Tori said, if folks were responsible, living together is ideal in this economy. Like living single. Yeah. Yeah. If you really think about it, though, Living Single was a weird show. Because everybody on the show were professionals. You got a lawyer. The Queen Latifah is owning the magazine company. I don't know what Kim Coles did. She did something, getting money. Like, why do y'all have to? Why are y'all living together? What are y'all doing? What y'all doing? What kind of lawyer are you? You ain't your spot. All right. Anyway. No, it says, Tori, unfortunately, people aren't responsible, let alone trustworthy. Hmm. 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 All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure that, don't let the like button stay hollow. Fill that thing in. Fill it in. But yeah, you go to amusement park, you done spent all of this money. You spent all your money trying to win a big bear. You ain't win the big one. You got the medium shits. You got the little cornball prize, the one you get for shooting the water gun and making the racer rise to the top. Or the horse racer ride to the top. You had to have good aim. Shoot right in the right in the middle of the circle with the water gun. You hear that? You hear that bell go like, yo, I won. They give you something, man. Man, they give you. Here, this is what they give. They give you some shit like this. Here, you want an Eagles towel. You like an Eagles towel? Yeah, you get this fresh ass conference championship Eagles towel from the 2024 season. Like, what did you expect? It ain't like you got it ain't like you landed the dime on the plate. You didn't land the dime on the plate. Y'all be hyping me up. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Whoa. You got a fresh ass Eagles towel, baby. You got that towel. Congratulations. You got the towel, baby. You got set out with that fresh ass conference championship Eagles towel. Got the fresh ass towel. But it is what it is. So anyway, Tori said the plate was tilted. Yes. Whatever it was, you had to be lucky as fuck to land that dime on that plate. You had to be lucky as hell to land that dime on that plate. And so, man, I watched my stepdad damn near go off on one of them carnies. We was at the local carnival, and it was like my stepdad liked to gamble, so he gambled, play cards, bet on games. He's a gambler. So it was some game where you pick all of these balls, and if you get to 100, then you win. I forgot what you won, but it was something decent. But if you go over, you don't win. So, like in the beginning, they get you all the way up into the 90s. And all of a sudden, all of those balls, like you couldn't go over 100. So all of those balls was putting you over 100. So you got to go back to 80, 85, something like that. And so you buying more balls so you can get up to 100. But you was always going to go over 100. And he figured it out quick. He was like, oh, no. I see what's happening here. Ring the alarm. Another soul is dying. Whoa. Ring the alarm. He said, you won't be hustling me like a pool shark. But they got him for a couple of dollars first, though. They did that. They did that. They got him for a couple of dollars first, though. They did that. When somebody will gladly let you spend all your money on them and keep all of their money, those are the kind of things that separations. Hold on, y'all. I think I got my arrival. Yeah. She ain't even put it all the way in the door. You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, they gotta do better. We gotta do better as a people. We do. We gotta do better as a people. Our society is messed up. When we pulling off this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's the right shit. Make sure I don't have to chase her down and get mine. All right, we good. Levels is good. Levels is good. But yeah, so like I said, this is the stuff that separations are made of. These are the things that separations are made of because why would somebody allow you to treat them like like they your girl or even your man, your child? But they'll do it. Speaking of being your man or your child, okay. So in an arrangement, whether it's sugar daddy style, sugar mama style, sugar babies. What about that? Older man, younger woman. What are our expectations here, y'all? What are our expectations when we know it's an older man and it's a younger woman? I think that we probably agree that in that type of arrangement, the man is going to pay for everything for that woman. And that's whether she works or not. So what we working with? Not only is he going to pay for everything, but he'll be expected to pay for everything. Bills, recreation, child rearing costs. Them kids ain't his. But you know what it was, Mr. Rodney? You know what it is, Mr. Rodney? Mr. Rodney, go with my mom. Or as the old heads like to say, that's my mom friend. That's my mom's friend. That's my mom's friend. Mr. Rodney is holding it down for birthdays. Mr. Rodney holding it down for back to school. Mr. Rodney holding it down for Christmas. And any of the other activities or costs related to any activities dealing with this young John that he dealing with. So Mr. Rodney might be 72. His girl, 35. Yeah. All right. Maybe that's a little bit too much for y'all. Maybe he's in his 60s. I'm going to be nice. Nah, I'm putting him in his 60s. He getting that senior money. He retiring. He retiring. We not doing no non-pension type joints over here. We got to make this real. So let's say Mr. Rodney is 60. Let's say he's 67. 67, 68. This girl like 35, 36. It's a good 30 years between them. Well, should be Mr. Rodney is good with that arrangement, right? I mean, normally that's how it go. Mr. Rodney he literally signed up for this. Mr. Rodney signed up for this. He gonna get what he paid for. So, Mr. Rod is paying for everything. Rent, car note, utility bills, credit cards, food, shopping. The question is, does Mr. Rodney even live in the house? She worked, but she got him thinking that she only make a little bit of money. She could never make it without Mr. Rodney, even though she got a fat ass, big juicy titties. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's sitting on chrome. She's sitting on chrome, baby. She's sitting on chrome like Master Ace. Oakland. Man, I Heart Oakland is in the house. What's good? Grown woman says he knew what he was doing. Yep, he sure did. You said most likely he don't even live at the crib. Woo! No, it says, I know a brother that made it clear. I don't give a fuck about your bastard ass. I'm here to dig out your mama. Don't ask me for shit. Really? Well, how old was he? Damn. How old was he? Because he must have had a lot left in the tank. I've never heard such language and blasphemy come from an old sugar daddy. I'm only here to dig out your mama. No. God, clutching my chains. Oh my God. Oh. Not in front of the children. Not in front of the children. Yo, an arrangement is an arrangement. But what are the chances that, let's call her Linda? No, it would have been Linda back in the day. Let's call her, I don't want to say Lakeisha because that's a little too easy. We're going to call her Ravine. We'll call her Ravine. Yeah, it's spelled like ravine, but it's Ravine. What are the chances that Ravine would hold down Mr. Rodney if Mr. Rodney took a fall or wasn't able to hold up his financial end of the bargain for a while? What are the chances? Now, Ravine should have plenty of money because Mr. Rodney been paying for everything. So she's been able to keep all of her money to herself. That CNA money is, I mean, that CNA money stacking. Mr. Rodney don't know how much no CNA make. And not that they make a whole lot, but you know, without no bills, without nothing to pay for, you can stack pretty well. SS Easy, he said, no chance. She's gone. Peace to you, my brother, because I believe you. I agree. I concur. I see it your way. We on the same page. Total agreement. Well, let me put it this way. I don't think that she would be gone, but she sure ain't going to rush to help out with nothing. And she's going to try to wait to see if Mr. Rodney get his shit back together. But she ain't financing nothing. And remember, she got the bow and the boom and the bow. So she can get one of these young boys to finance her. Just not as long. Just not as long as Mr. Rodney. See, she messing around with these young boys. She got competition. It's a fat ass on every block. A few of them. Even white girls got organic fat asses now. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I'm like, what the hell has happened to society? Used to see no white girls with no real fat ass. Like it was white girls that had an ass, but it wasn't no white girls with no fat ass. Like a today fat. I'm like, what the heck? Now remember, white boys didn't like no girl with no fat ass before. When they said fat ass, they meant a fat girl. Oh, you old fat ass. Meanwhile, we was like, no, she got fat ass, son. She got fatty banging. Now white dudes, they girl got a fat right. They used to be like, oh no, man, that's too much. That's too much. I don't. It's just like a nice little ass, you know, like a nice ass. Hip hop done changed everything. That's God. Hip hop has changed everything. But anyway, grown woman says she's looking for her next mark. Chances are. Damn, Mr. Rodney. Damn, Mr. Rodney. Mr. Rodney got. Did Mr. Rodney get got? Or did Mr. Rodney Mr. Rodney just have to charge it to the game? Does Mr. Rodney just have to charge it to the game? Because there's a good chance that Mr. Rodney might just have to charge it to the game. Like, hey, yo. Mr. Rodney. Mr. Rodney, where are you? Kids, remember Mr. Rodney. Mr. Rodney was nice. That's what they'll say. That's what the cheering to say. He's a nice man, Mr. Rodney was. Oh, yeah. In a situation like that. And that goes for these dudes out here tricking too. Because I hear a lot of these dudes that be out here tricking, complaining, bitching, pissing, moaning. Oh, yeah, when I had it. Oh, yeah, when I had it. Oh, yeah, when I had it. Oh, hey, when I had. Oh, yeah, when I had it. Yo, I made sure that I gave you a whole hell of a lot. Now I'm down for a couple of minutes and I can't even get me a real rim shot. It's kind of bad that I see that you would let me go down like a submarine. And that shit is messed up. Yo, what happened to you, Ravine? Ravine, you always get funny about the way I say your name, but right now it ain't the fame that I'm looking for. I need a couple of dollars and then maybe even a couple of little more. I got gas bills to pay and the phone that I play. Yo, can you help me down? No, hell no, they ain't fucking around. Hey, these dudes, you want to be out here tricking. One thing that dudes who trick understand is that once you start paying for pussy, that's the game. You don't get no pussy for free. I mean, you might get it on like you might run a tab. So you ain't paying every time you hit. But you got a tab. You know, like when you go to the bar, instead of paying for the drink by drink, you pay it. Yo, we're gonna run a tab. So just keep a running record of all of the drinks that I drank the night, and at the end of the night, I'll shore up everything, including the tip. Or sometimes people, tip along the way while they running up their tab. And so it's the same thing when it comes to the pussy. You running a tab with the pussy. So somewhere during, all right, let's say you hit a couple of times a week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you getting an all right arrangement. You know what I mean? You getting hit off, getting, you know what I'm saying? You getting the premium package, but you running the tab. So the money kind of gotta come through at the end of the week, every other week, payday style, once a month, something, and it better cover it better cover every hit. Chicks like to use a calendar. Like, all right, so we fucked on the 1st. We fucked on the 5th. We fucked again on the 7th. And then we fucked on the 11th. The 13th. And then on the 16th. Run that tab, baby. $1 million worth of game. But that's what you signed up for. And that's what you got. Ain't no use in crying. You got what you paid for. You got what you paid for. All parties involved should be okay. Should be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Pay your tab. But she's had the chance to stack all of her money. You pay. She don't pay. But you said that you was all right with that arrangement. Of course, your dick was hard at the time. And it's really hard. It's really hard to stand on decisions that you made with a hard dick. But it happens every day. There's a man somewhere promising everything in the world right now because his dick is hard. The answer is yes. That's all I ask of you. I think about freaking you. So if you knew that's the way the game went and you decide to play the game, don't come crying. Don't start crying. Don't start bitching. I I was listen. I don't know. I don't. They spend all your money, save all of theirs, but they're not going to reciprocate. There's never going to be a time when they spent all of their money and you kept yours. Not even Christmas, not your birthday. They might get you something on your birthday or take you somewhere, for your birthday or whatever. And trust me, people like that are going to make a statement about it. Like how much money I spent on this? I wanted to make sure that you was taken care of because you be taking care of me. You be hooking me up. You be, handling your business. Yeah. And you ain't never say how much you paid for nothing. But she already know how much you paid for it because she asked for it and she already priced it ahead of time. Did she even price it? Did she even price it? You know what I mean? Did she shop for the best deal? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not, right? Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. Let's take a look at the poll question. We got 20 votes on the poll question. All right, we still take a look at it. Do you think kids should pay for everything dealing with their parents once they are able to? 15% says yes, they should pay them back. Only 15%, huh? Out of 20 people, that's 3 people. Just saying. %20 said no. Parents are supposed to pay. %65 said they should at least help them out. But 0% said only if the parents paid for everything. Well, it's nice to know that nobody showed their selfishness today. That's actually impressive. It is. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I ain't mad at that. I'm not. I'm absolutely not mad at that. But this is a lesson. This is something that we can point to, when we're talking about how a person should feel when they are paying for everything and somebody else is just profiting off of that. So they got all your money and they got all the money that they work for. And they might work a lot doing overtime to not have to pay for shit because you got it. You got it. You picking up that tab. Every bill, you paying every bill from Netflix to mortgage. Like Netflix, yeah, I'm paying for the apps on the phone too. And what's the most important app? Cash App. What's the most important app? Cash App. What's the most important app? Cash App. Yo, put a couple of $100 right in that. Tori says, yeah, not fair. Not fair. Yeah. Yeah. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be tricks. No. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be tricking. Mama. Mama. up to be tricking. Them girls will take him from every penny that he got and leave his ass out. Mama, mama. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be tricking. Oh, man. Easy said, being honest, if I had it like that, I would take care of my mom 100%. Word. Word. I mean, the willingness should at the very least be there. That's what I'm thinking. But everybody's relationship with their parents ain't the same. So in a way, I get it. In a way. TK Wright says, I didn't give birth to my kids just so they'll take care of me. But it's nice to know that they will. Word. Facts. A truth. Yeah. TK Wright says, not sure how well I'll be dressed, though. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to start tricking. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to start tricking. He was tricking. Once a trick, always a trick. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. You gotta commit to the trick. You got to. You gotta commit to the trick. Commit to the trick. We're about to get on up out of here, y'all. We gonna go. I'm gonna let you folks go ahead and continue with the rest of your day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch a little football about who wins, but tease people who lost. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Tori says, establish the rules of engagement from the jump. Word. And Grown Woman says, my kids will probably keep me clean and keep me in clean PJs, but I'm okay with that. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these birthday shout outs, and then we're all gonna put the keys in the put the keys in the bars or whatever, and we're gonna release ourselves. All right, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious November 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Allison Belcher. And also Earlene Lee, Linda Baxter, Ty, and last but not least, Belinda Barksdale. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious November 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, yeah, man, there's spend all your money, let you spend all the money and keep all the money to themselves like it's funny, and we'll expect you to spin the block and do the things that you did before because you the crew, and they believe in you, and you believe that they will hold it down for you, but it ain't true. One day you will see the light, and by the time you see that shit, you probably get hyped and be asking, how come you wouldn't hold it down when I was always there for you and I was always around? Well, you gotta understand the selfishness. You gotta understand that I don't put you on my list. I might hold it down for somebody I barely know, but I would never do it for you. And I must say so, but I keep it on the low, because you know how it go. I ain't gotta blow up your spot, but yo. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Getimism show, but that's going to be Monday going into Tuesday, not Sunday going into Monday. Monday going into Tuesday, 2 a.m. in the morning. Make sure y'all come through. It's the best thing in the middle of the night. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, yo, go ahead. We be right here, like. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I get back with y'all. Peace.